with this strange cold snap of early 2024. I'm very thankful for Command Start. I thought, what better way to pass the time than trying out a new hobby? This is my very first YouTube video and I'm so excited. Let's see how it goes. Well, it's a cold day here in Alberta. The past weekend was minus 36 degrees Celsius. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius today. Perfect for indoor shopping. I've been hiding at home, getting old clothes and things I don't need anymore, making a donation bag to bring to Value Village. After getting a coupon from one of my favorite employees, he's always so nice, I'll park and meet you inside. Anytime I go thrifting, it's a must I stop at the art section first. Let's see what we find today. I love little paintings like this. They only wanted $9.99 for it, which is pretty standard. Nothing written on the back. Taking a closer look at the signature, it's A. Thompson, painted in 1975. Definitely gonna look into this one. I'll keep my eye out for any more original artwork. I thought this was pretty funny, but they wanted $7.99 and that's pretty steep for what it is, I think. They then wanted $17.99 for this print. Let's see what we find in here. After spotting a black velvet painting, they only wanted $13.99. I love the vintage quality of these. I collect black velvet paintings myself. This one looked a little beat up. So in the end, I decided to put it back. But I absolutely love it. Taking a look at the very back, for $10.99, it looks like a hand-stitched recipe for love. I think something like this is kind of cute. It reminds you of something you'd see in your grandma's kitchen. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but cute nonetheless. I do love animal prints. The colors in these birds are so vibrant. I think that's a BTS member down there. Do you see him? Up next, I found this framed, hand-stitched copy of a Sandy LeBron carousel painting. Someone put a lot of effort into this, and for $13.99, let's see. I do really like it, but not quite what I want either. For $15.99, I found another framed long stitch piece. It depicts 3 pheasants in a winter scene. Let's take a closer look. It's actually a long stitch kit if you're patient enough to make these. Not overly expensive. For now, I'm gonna put it in the cart so I can think about it. If I change my mind later, I can always put it back. Not too far away, I spot another one. This time they want $19.99. It's a bit steep. Nothing on the back of this one. This one's actually a famous painting by Jean-François Millet. The Angelus. It depicts two people praying over a basket of potatoes at the end of a workday. There are a few more humble variations. They seem to be worth some okay money. But for the $19.99 that they want, I think I'm going to leave it for today. They wanted $13.99 for this really cool owl mirror. If I had it in the budget, I would absolutely get it. That seems to be it for the art. Let's see what else is around the store. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot this really cool Ray Dunn beer mug for $3.99. It's in pretty decent condition, and taking a look, it can sell for some pretty decent money. I'm gonna put it in the cart and think about it. I also really love these A&W mugs for $3.99. My roommate found these Starbucks mugs. The purple one for $3.99. Taking a look online, it can go for over $30. I collect anything blued for $5.99. This cup is my style. Online going for over $20. It's definitely coming home with me today. Let's double check we didn't miss anything else. I like the design on this cup, but not exactly my style. Double checking for any lost Starbucks cups I may have missed. Not that one. Cute, but no. Taking a look on the other side, I immediately noticed this set of 4 Japanese teacups. For $3.99, I love the design on these. Taking a look online, there was 2 for $17. Now shout out to everyone who remembers this place. Bedrock City in Kelowna, BC, Canada. It closed in the mid-90s, but I have memories of being here as a kid. I loved seeing this. It has the Flintstones theme song on the other side of the cup. Great memories. Another staple that I look for is sterling silver, or if I'm lucky, real silver. For $7.99, it isn't in the budget, but worth looking. A pair of them online go for about $20 pending the condition. This next one I thought was really cool. It's an electroplated copper eagle form dish. Just double checking for any marks. On the inside it says 8th area NWSPC 1966. Possibly a commemorative plate? I really do like this. It's worth checking the salt and pepper shakers as well. These ones are a nice quality, although aren't worth too much. I always like to check the salt and pepper shakers because I've found sterling in the past. Let me show you. I found these in a $4.99 bag of just mixed items. I'm not sure if they noticed the sterling on the bottom, but I was excited to see them. Something along the bagged wall eventually catches my eye. Let's check it out. For $6.99, it seems to be a big bag of spoons. I see a few full color images. I'm definitely curious about this bag, so I'm for sure gonna get it. And for $6.99, what's the harm? This one's definitely in the budget. After sorting a few bags, I notice one behind all these with a few trinkets that I'm curious to see. For $5.99 for the whole bag, they have vintage Red Rose tea mini figurines. I'm gonna think about those ones. But let's see what else we can find. The shots are a little tight because it got busy and I try to be respectful when filming, so let's go somewhere else. I love looking through the blanket section to try and find any vintage Hudson Bay blankets or Pendleton blankets. I've been lucky to find one so far, which we'll show you in a coming video. But let's see what we can find here. At the bottom of this blanket, I thought this tag was interesting. I've never seen it before. It mentions it's made in Japan and it's a King's Lion blanket. Let's take a closer look. The tag said it was $23.49, which was way out of my price range, but I love this vintage pattern. Heading into one of my favorite spots to check, the crystal section. I always like to check crystal really slowly for stamps. Let me show you why. This is a 10.5 inch Marquis by Waterford crystal bowl I bought for $8.99, and if you zoom in really close, you can see the stamp. Flipping it over, I want to show you why I check it really slowly. We can see the stamp clearly here, but as the light slowly changes, the stamp somewhat disappears. So that's why you always want to double check really carefully. And it's not worth bad money either. Nothing here. I almost overlooked, but I saw that there was a sticker on this one. And it says Bay Crest Crystal. I tried looking into it, I couldn't find much. I assume it's from the Bay, but stickers are important and I'll show you why. For $6.99, I bought this crystal decanter. It is missing the cork on top. But it can go for some great money if I can find that cork. Back on the shelf you go. One of my favorite things to do is shop for friends, or have friends who have friends looking for things. I found these salt and pepper shakers for $5.99 that are in the shape of little houses. This one in the shape of Big Ben. And another that looks to be a tackle box? They look like fishing hooks to me. What do you think they are? I think she's going to be really excited about the pair of white houses. So I'm going to send her a text message and see what she says. Well, that's a win. Let's see what else is here. I really like the green. But for $7.99, it's a bit steep. They are going for a bit higher online, but I'll leave them for the next person to enjoy. This pattern, though, I really liked. Blue automatically draws my eye. It goes for a good price online, but unfortunately it had a little chip on the side. I saw this from down the aisle and had to come check it out. It's a floral elephant teapot for $9.99. I don't see any chips or scuffs. It is stuck on that other sticker though. It's a teapot by Grace Teaware, and depending on the floral pattern, the price can vary. But it's really neat to see. I already have a giraffe teapot. I'm sure I'll show you later. I know someone's gonna love that. This I couldn't put down. For $9.99, I was so sad I had to leave it. I'd use it as a gravy boat. Not really sure, but it's blue and I loved it. This one still makes me laugh. For $5.99, I think this is supposed to be a fox hunt teapot. I didn't see the lid anywhere, or I really would have thought about getting it just because it's so kitschy. I don't see any marks on the bottom, so I'm not exactly sure who made it, but it's funny nonetheless. For $12.99, I thought this dish was really neat. I don't know exactly what it was used for, but I love how vibrant it is. That burnt orange color is one of my favorites. And you know, my eye always spots the blue. This vintage floral navy blue fondue pot, barely used, for $7.99. Taking a look inside, there's barely any marks. I love this vintage pot, and it goes for good money online as well. I do like reselling items if I can, but I don't buy every item. I wish I could though. Now, things I personally collect are venti Starbucks tumblers. I love using them for water in the summers. You get a discount from Starbucks if you bring your own cup. This rose gold venti tumbler looks barely used on the inside, some condition issues on the outside. Can go for some good money online pending the quality. This one I wouldn't resell. I have resold them in the past. Shameless plug, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Second Chance Museum. I'm gonna think about this one for myself. Here's another one for $6.99. I think it might be a grande. Not quite my style. For $5.99, I do really like these insulated thermos style Starbucks to-go cups. Finding $5.99 for this venti to discover that the sticker ruined it. I was so sad. I do already have that one in my collection. This one has a really neat design for $3.99. The reflective sunglasses. Thankfully down the shelf there's the same one for $5.99 without the sticker, but I still have it. I'll let someone else enjoy these ones. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but if I like to gather all the Starbucks cups I find in one spot to make it easy for the next person. I did decide against the rose gold one. for now. If you're like me and your parents like to garden and can, Value Village is a great place to find mason jars. Sometimes they're $2.99, $3.99 for 1 or 2 jars, but sometimes if you're lucky enough you can find a box full of them. The lids are easily replaceable. $5.99 for 12. You can't beat that. I'm gonna text my mom right now to see if she wants these jars. Excellent! 2 for 2. Taking a look down the pottery aisle, I noticed something I've never seen before. A vintage Selena signed, what I thought was a planter for $3.99. It has a bunch of grapes painted on it. I don't know what that number references. The ones I looked up didn't have that number. But it's hand painted from Portugal. It's a wine cooler. How fun is that? Bigger the vessel, higher the price, but really neat to see. Time to check out. I think I'm done here. I'm really excited to take a look at those spoons soon. In total, I spent $25.99, but the machine was out of receipt paper. Got everything loaded, and we're off to the next location. And with the power of editing, we're there. I'm so excited. Come on in. Today's sticker is yellow. Grabbing a card in case I find anything I don't want to carry. Like sets of glasses, anything valuable or breakable. Nothing so much in the art section today. This next one I thought was really interesting. They wanted $50 for it. I tried researching it, but I don't quite know exactly where they're getting that value. But I love the bright colors. Clothing is really easy to sell and ship. I really like this toucan short sleeve button up by Hurley. Not too bad of a price online. Not in my budget today, sadly, but I do really like it. This blue pattern I thought was really neat. For $7.50, it was 100% silk by Perry Ellis. I do really like the pattern, so I am gonna think about that one. Helly Hansen is another brand I like to watch out for. For $7.50, this specific button-up wasn't super valuable. This next one might be one of my favorite t-shirts I've found. For $7.50, it's a Yukio-e Archive Japanese art graphic t-shirt. Had it been my size, I would have bought it that second. Not in my budget to resell today, so I am leaving it. Another brand I really like to watch for is Ben Sherman. I've sold Ben Sherman in the past for some decent return. I find long sleeve does better than short sleeve, but that's just my opinion. I like doing a quick review. It is a size large. Maybe next time. Taking a look to see what Goodwill has for crystal and glass, I find some really beautiful pieces. I really like this flower plate. But taking a look at the sticker, $15 for a set of 3. I try to take a look to see if I notice any stamps, any markings. Nothing really stands out, so I don't quite know why they're priced so high. But that's why I always like to double check. $8.50 for a venti Starbucks tumbler. I really like the design. $6.50 on this one. $4.50. I think this one's a tall. I don't think I would use this one. Might be a grande. I love the blue, but $6.50, just a bit much. My aunt loves these teapots. That one was $5.50. They sell online for some good money, so if you ever see them. Well, like I said, my eye always catches blue for $12.50. This glass was made in Italy. I really like the design, but a house full of animals for something so fragile may not be a best idea. The pattern looks like little galaxies. Taking a look through the wood section, I found this. I was so excited for $7.50. I've always wanted one of these. They're known as Sailors Valentines or shell bouquets. This one's by an actual artist named Julio Meza. Take a look at these prices. These are just amazing pieces of art. I see these on Antiques Roadshow all the time, and I've always wanted one. I'm so excited I found one. This is definitely going in the cart. It normally comes with a certificate of authenticity. I don't see it, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. Taking a look closer, once I came down from being happy, I did notice it was broken. I don't want to get it because it's broken, so I did put it back, but it was fun looking. Time to head home and take a closer look at those spoons. Seeing them out of the bag, I'm even more excited to go through them and show you what we found. First up, we have the Mary Jane Peanut Butter Candy 5-cent spoon, the Pure Borax Mule Team spoon, DM Fairy Standard Seeds, Knox Sparkling Gelatin, Dutch Boy Paints and Church & Co. Soda, Sunshine Biscuits, and Lipton's Fine Tea, White Rock Water, Bonamy Powder, the MFG Company, Winslow Skates, Block Brothers Male Pouch Tobacco, Morton Salt, Heinz Pure Food, Jello, Blue Moon Silk Stockings, Columbia bicycles. Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. J&P coats and Fisk tires. There was a broken one in the bag for Hillsborough coffee I was sad to see. Going over some postings online, there do seem to be some standouts. But taking a look, there seems to be a website that sells these specifically, and as we go through, you can see the price differences between full color and their non-full color counterparts. So I'm thinking if I can get at least $15 per spoon, knowing there's 21 spoons, that would be a profit of about $315. Now I guess keep in mind I did spend $6.99 on the bag, but that's not a bad day's shopping. Time to celebrate. While I wait for the hot water to boil, my cat Turkey is demanding some attention. My very first animal rescue. She's been a turkey ever since. But really she sounds like a crab. But I love her. Well, after a long day of shopping, time for some tea. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about my very first video. And please follow me on Instagram, Second Chance Museum. I hope you enjoyed. Cheers!